I was gonna ask you, Gaga. I know you know the woman you play, Patrizia Reggiani. She served 18 years in prison and recently got out. And I read that I think she used some choice. She was like, I was rather annoyed that Gaga did not reach out to me. You know, she seems like she's a very strong personality. She's gonna voice her opinion. But did you consider like reaching out to her? Were you just like, no, I want my own interpretation to be, you know, unsullied by her opinion?
You know, I considered reaching out to her, but I ultimately decided after watching lots of interviews that she gave. I believe I've watched anything and everything that this woman has ever done on camera, and I started to get good, I believe, at knowing when she was lying, which was a lot. I think she really wanted the people in the world that knew of her to see her as this very sort of powerful, notorious force, and that this murder of Maurizio Gucci was something that she should be glorified for.
Who is making this stuff? Who's allowing this to happen?
As far as fakes go, they're pretty good. I mean, I'd buy them.
Don't be such a cretin.
My experience with reading all the exposition that I did, because most of what you read about Patrizia, it happens after 1995, after the death of Maurizio, after he was murdered. I had to really dig to find her before then and create her youth. And in doing so, I made the decision to be a journalist in the way that I approach this character, and work backwards, and then take uh, you know moments throughout her life that happened, you know, their marriage, the child. She has a baby with Maurizio is then left half of Gucci. You know, what does it mean for a woman to try to gain power by having a baby? You know, like all these sort of landmarks throughout her life. So to answer your question in a very long way, I decided not to meet her because I didn't believe she was telling the truth, and I didn't believe she would tell me the truth. And I didn't believe that I would be able to play the character in a way that even felt true to my heart, which is I didn't want to collude with somebody that put a hit out on her husband. And one of the saddest things I think about the film, which is it has an interesting tone, is that in some ways, at the end of the film, she's seated in the same place that she is at the beginning. And I, as a woman, look at her and I think to myself, why did she even try? Why did she even try to be great? Why did she even try to matter? Because ultimately, uh, the system dismantled her, and she actually elected to stay in prison longer than they even wanted her to because she didn't want to have to work.
Damn.
So no, I didn't want to meet Patrizia, but it's because I wanted to decide for myself why this happened.
Yeah.
And I believe that I wrote a whole biography about her that is mine, that I keep, and it's the one that I believe.